Hi guys, thanks for joining me again for a video here. I know there's a lot of episodes where I'm sitting here talking about a topic, but I feel like I have a lot of knowledge to share with you, and hopefully it helps you like along the way, and maybe allows you to expand your business quicker than I did when I first started off. I've been running my business for coming on 10 years now, and I I feel like I'm in a really good spot with my business, and I'd love to just give back to the community. So I appreciate you watching today. And anyways, today I was wanted to cover how I've marketed my business, um, and how I've gained customers and gained more money in my business. So starting off, like as everybody knows, it's like you try to take any kind of work you can get, and you're underbidding jobs, and you're getting the worst properties, and you are trying to collect payment from customers, and they call you on the phone and say don't come cut the grass, and wow, that's expensive, and you have those problems starting up in your business. But if you maintain like a professional business and learn from your mistakes, and move up with clientele, like things do get better if you run the business and don't allow the customer to run your business. So, ways that I have made my business better and marketed and gained those better customers is my number one is Google My Business. And Google My Business is free online, and you can create a profile there and list your services and list prices if you want to, list when you're open, post pictures. I think you can post videos. Um, I think you should really take advantage of Google My Business for all it offers. The one special point that I want to make about Google My Business is asking your customers to review you on Google. You can share your Google My Business address, or give them step by step how to leave a review. And I suggest, like at the end of the season or halfway through the season, when you've done like some good work for a customer, that you maybe shoot out an email to them, or call them, or ask them in person, like, would you mind giving me a review online? It really helps me gain more customers like this current customer you're talking to. um, and ask only those customers that you know that you like, that are really happy with your service. And I would say like you'll probably ask 10 people, and maybe you'll get like 3 or 4 reviews. And I know you're like hoping you get like 10 of those people to give you a review, but it just doesn't seem like um, that happens for me. So every year I kind of go through my list. I'm like, okay, so and so hasn't left a review, and like I know she just loves our service and she's never gonna leave us. But like, so you might ask her again, like, and then you like, oh, Joe left a review, so don't ask him again. And like, you just kind of like look at all your like top customers, just just ask them if they will leave you a review. Sometimes what frustrates me is like maybe you're like wanting that 5-star review and you get a 4-star, and I still think that's good. Like it does bother me because you want that 5 out of 5 rating online, but it all the 4 looks good. And if you just respond to the review like, oh, like, Frank, I really look forward to um, going to your property next year and cutting it, and it just looks good. You get a good image of your company, and people will read that when they're deciding. And the really cool thing is like, I find my business like stands out like on top, like compared to some other businesses that don't get reviews on Google. So it's like free advertising online. My second thing I did marketing in my business was uh, I got lawn signs made up. So I think there were like 16 by 24 lawn signs. That's dimensions, and I got it done at like a local sign company in Peterborough, Signorama. Shout out to Signorama; they've been really good to me. And I think I started off with like 10 or 20, and then maybe got another batch of 20 the following year, and I just put them on my customers' properties. Like I'd ask them if they mind if I keep them up for a week or so, or I would go around late at night and like put some up on telephone poles if you're allowed to do that in your city, or put them somewhere where it's safe to put them. And I really found that helped. Like when you're early on in your business, like getting one or two customers that are putting up yard signs, like it's worth the investment, I think. Um, and I have a ton of signs now up in my garage that I don't use. I've been like thinking over this winter, like I'm not sure why I don't use them at certain times. Like in the fall, like why don't I throw them on all my properties? Maybe I'll get a few more calls for fall cleanups, or like um, for right before the winter. Maybe I should be putting them up. And like even if I have a good customer base and I can't take on that much more work, maybe like even just a couple calls and I can turn down the rest. But like I should be using my yard signs because I truly find that they did work for me. They would get me a couple customers every time, and yeah, I did find at first like it was like, oh shoot, like where did I leave them all? Like, so I would suggest maybe making writing down like all the address that you put them, so you can pick them up a few days later. And some will blow in the wind, and I didn't lose very many, but luckily I've had a couple people call me like, oh, I got a Thirsty's Lawn Care sign like that's blew into my backyard, like, and you're like, oh, so thankful that you called me and you come and get it right away. But anyways, I find that's a really good marketing tip. My third one was getting like a simple postcard made up through like Vistaprint or like your local print company, and I kind of listed like what it cost, your lowest price for cutting grass, what services you offered. Um, I had like a catchphrase on mine like relax more than ever this summer and hire Thirsty's Lawn Care, and your phone number, your website, your maybe one of your social media accounts. Um, People really look for like a website. Like if they, for example, I kind of missed a point with the lawn signs, but if you put a website and then your logo big, people are likely to search you on Google and find your website and then go from there. So I really suggest making sure you have a website, because it just makes your company look that much more professional. And I guess that was kind of one of the marketing things is a website. Um, so like having that postcard um, allows them like to maybe save it in their house and have your phone number on. They'll have it on the fridge maybe. Maybe they don't remember that you do shrub trimming, and or that you do flower bed maintenance, and they'll call you another time. Like I had customers that would call me like, "Oh, I got your postcard like 2 years ago, and I'm just calling now. Like I need your help with like eaves trough cleaning or anything like that." And it's amazing how long somebody will hold on a postcard. I in my spot, I get like postcards in the mail and like immediately get rid of them because I kind of don't part away with my money very easily. But anyways, I think that's just my business mind, and I'd rather like do it myself. And but there's lots of people out there that would rather hire somebody than do it themselves. So yeah, so let's go back to, and I think another important thing is having a website, like I emphasized a couple minutes ago. Having a website, you can list all your services, you can list reviews on there, you can show pictures of your work, you can show some of your rates on there, show them that you have insurance. Yeah, just having a very simple, professional website um, will really help you market your business. I hear so many people say they don't have a website, like they just have a Google My Business listing, but I really think it's important to have a website as well. And I know Google, you can make websites through them, and that might be, I don't have a Google website, but I think that might be like something I would recommend, because Google will probably let that make that website show up more in the search results because you're like using their platform, and that'd be nice. I'd suggest you looking into that. I know I don't have a lot of experience with that, but I know they offer websites and it would make sense. And lastly, like I will be at a property and maybe I just pick them up for like a fall cleanup or spring cleanup, and I find I'll just like throw business cards or the postcard into like five or six five or six houses right around that area, because like maybe they'll be at their house that night and see the postcard and then put it aside on the table, and then like later that week they're talking to like a neighbor and, oh yeah, we had Thirsty's lawn care, or your lawn looks really good. Yeah, we hired this guy the other day and he cleaned up the leaves or he cut the grass, and oh yeah, I got a flyer of his. And what where I kind of got that idea is like 1-800 like take away your junk does that, or there's like famous blind companies that would like just market to neighbors that they did work for, and it's easy, it's really quick, and you might get lucky and somebody's like outside and you're able to say like, look, we just cleaned up all of that mess of that property across the road, like we offer really clean work and I can fit you in like this week if you needed to clean up, um, or just, you never know, like down the road they're like they remember that experience of talking to you and like, oh, that guy was really professional and really nice, and they want to give you business. And yeah, I just say like word of mouth is good. And another bonus marketing tip is like joining your chambers of commerce in your city, or like joining there's different groups, business groups you can join, and you can help each other like market yourselves. Like, so like if you have 50 customers, you can market them to a local plumber, and then they could that that plumber will say like, oh, I know a really good lawn care company that can take care of this for you. Like, I know your lawn's like kind of overgrown, or you have like some weed problem, like weeds growing in the lawn, and I know a guy that can take care of that for you. Like, just having that referral system, like have it belong to a referral group, I think goes a long ways, and it shows that you like take an extra step in your business and educate yourself. Like, join those referral groups. There's usually like some professional development in that group, and like you can learn more about your business. But anyways, I think that's really good. That's a lot of valuable information for you to how to market your business and gain more business or make your company grow this year. So anyways, I end again, like, hope everybody's doing well, and you're dealing well with the COVID situation this year, and just remember to reach out to your friends and loved ones and just see how they're doing today. I think that's a really good idea, and there's a lot of people struggling in this with this situation, and just do something today that it will help another person stay brighten up. And anyways, guys, if you like to follow me on my social media accounts, you can follow me on Instagram at Thirsty's Lawn Care, and then obviously at YouTube at Thirsty's Lawn Care, and just say hello to me, and consider liking this video today, and consider subscribing if you find the content valuable. Well, thanks for watching, guys, today, and we'll just end it there. Thanks.